Why should you live your life striving to meet others' expectations of what you should achieve? I certainly don't owe it to anyone to conform to their anticipations of who I should be. Their assumptions, a reflection of their errors, not my shortcomings. Indeed, taking into account the perspectives of others can be beneficial, offering insights of value. Yet obsessing over these opinions to the extent that we're tormented by the mere thought of their judgment? This is not just damaging, it's utterly unnecessary. In this video, we delve into why, drawing from a rich tapestry of psychological and philosophical wisdom. The act of surrendering your autonomy, the instant we anchor our happiness on others' approval, we forfeit control over our emotional well-being. This reliance can be thrilling when adoration comes our way. However, the absence of it, that leads to despair and irritation. In today's digital age, where social media reigns supreme, many have positioned the approval of others as their life's axis. Seeking validation becomes not just a pursuit, but a necessity for joy, hinging entirely on others' fluctuating moods, an addiction in truth. And often the approval we seek is from strangers, individuals whose opinions may lack consistency or insight. Why then should we invest our energies in seeking their approval, especially when we might not even hold them in high regard? Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, once mused on this folly, questioning the sanity of those who seek applause from the uninformed, the illusion of control. Our minds often grapple with the desire to tame the untamable. The reality is, we hold no sway over others' perceptions, leaving us powerless in altering their disdain for us. This isn't to say our actions can't shape others' views. Drawing from Stoicism, William B. Irvine introduced the concept of the trichotomy of control, expanding on Epictetus's dichotomy by categorizing things into those we can control, those we can't, and those we partially can. Public opinion often falls into the latter too. Certain aspects, such as past criticisms or deceased relatives' disapproval, are beyond our influence. However, our present conduct can mold perceptions, though the outcome remains uncertain. Hence, fretting over others' thoughts is a futile endeavor, and our focus is better placed on our actions. A mirror of their reality, not yours. The manner in which people respond to us is often our reflection of their own inner state. Encounters with hostility or apathy towards us, or our actions might not be personal. These reactions could stem from their subconscious, a process Carl Jung termed projection. Jung theorized that we suppress undesirable facets of ourselves into our unconscious, forming what he called the shadow. This process leads us to recognize and react negatively to these same traits in others. Understanding this concept allows us to view others' opinions through a lens of empathy and insight. A humbling cosmic perspective. Contemplating the universe's expanse brings into stark relief our own insignificance. Our perception often places us at the epicenter of our universe, primarily because our experiences are uniquely our own. Yet, consensus holds that we are mere specks within the vast cosmos. The concept of solipsism toys with the notion that only one's mind is truly knowable, casting doubt in the existence of an external reality and the minds within it. If we entertain the idea that ours is the only consciousness, then the opinions of others are mere figments of our imagination, unworthy of our concern or agitation. Despite the intriguing allure of solipsism, there's a widely accepted belief in the existence of other conscious minds. Assuming this is true, it's likely that others are as engulfed in their personal narratives as we are in ours, sparing little thought for us. This realization is liberating. Most people are so preoccupied with their image in the eyes of others that they scarcely scrutinize those they aim to impress. Within the grand narrative, opinions are fleeting, mistakes are soon forgotten, and the impressions we leave behind fade into obscurity. Marcus Aurelius once reflected on the ephemeral nature of memory, noting the rapid fading of those once remembered. Embracing the courage to stand apart from the crowd, to resist the allure of conformity, is to preserve one's authenticity. It's a declaration of independence from the shackles of public opinion, a commitment to self-definition rather than a life scripted by the expectations of others. This path, though less trodden, is the route to genuine self-expression and fulfillment. Challenging societal norms can sometimes label you as a threat, for deviation from the norm is often met with suspicion and fear. In the realm of conformity, where blending in is deemed a virtue, daring to be authentic is seen as a defiance. Nietzsche's call to his readers is clear. Transcend the dichotomy of master and slave, embrace authenticity, and achieve self-actualization. True greatness, he argues, is accessible only to those who disregard the crowd's consensus, crafting their own destiny with boldness and conviction. The fleeting nature of existence. A revealing study, the National Worry Audit, found that the average person in Britain spends approximately 6.5 years of their lifetime engulfed in worries, a significant portion of which concerns the perceptions of others. Concerns about appearance, clothing choices, and even body odor consume the thoughts of many, translating to 8% of their lives lost to fretting. Given the average lifespan of 81 years, this is not just significant time lost, it's a profound waste. Yet when we consider the brevity of human life against the backdrop of humanity's history, or the age of the earth, our allotted time appears even more precious. The fragility of life, with its unforeseeable length, underscores the folly of expending our finite existence on the transient opinions of others. Seneca's musings remind us of our mortality, urging us to live with the awareness that each moment could be our last, rather than squandering our days in the pursuit of immortality's desires. Carl Jung's exploration of the human psyche unveils the complexity of our inner worlds, distinguishing between the persona, ego, self, shadow, and the animus or anima. Among these, the persona stands out as the facet we present to the outside world, a mere sliver of our entire being. Jung describes it as a kind of mask, designed on the one hand to make a definite impression upon others, and on the other to conceal the true nature of the individual. This mask, while serving as a social interface, barely scratches the surface of our deeper selves. It's true that some individuals possess an intuitive knack for glimpsing beyond our carefully curated exteriors. They might even identify aspects of our behavior that escape our own notice. Yet, even the most perceptive observer is barred from fully understanding the motivations, secrets, and concealed aspects of our personalities. These remain exclusively ours, shielded from external scrutiny. Consequently, the perceptions others form about us, based on their observations, often miss the mark, failing to capture the essence of who we truly are. The feedback we receive from others can indeed be enlightening, offering us a mirror to see ourselves from a different vantage point. However, the ultimate truth about who we are, our desires, and our deepest motivations lies buried within us. By aligning more closely with these inner truths, by honoring what we truly want and value, we step into a realm of authenticity, shedding the layers of expectation and conformity imposed by others. This journey towards authenticity isn't just about self-discovery, it's about liberation. It's a process of peeling away the masks, of daring to live in accordance with our true nature, and of embracing the freedom that comes from understanding and expressing our genuine selves. As we navigate this path, we become less concerned with the approval of the crowd and more focused on the fulfillment of our personal aspirations and values. Thank you for engaging with this exploration of the self. In embracing the wisdom of Jung and the insights into our complex inner landscapes, we find the courage to live authentically, guided by the knowledge that the most profound truths about who we are reside within us, waiting to be acknowledged and lived.